Okay, for example 7, what's the reduced radical form of this? All right, so for me, this is a multiplication problem, distributed property specifically. I got the cube root of 7 times this, and then the cube root of 7 times that. So they're in essence multiplication of radical problems that we saw yesterday. But there's also the addition subtraction part of it too that we have to consider. All right, the first thing I'm going to do when I multiply it is I'm going to multiply whole number times whole number, and with radical times radical, I'm not going to multiply things together. I'm going to instead break it apart more. So it's going to look like this. 2 is a whole number being multiplied by the cube root of 7, and it's just 2 times the cube root of 7. Does 7 break down at all? Factor tree? No, it's a prime number, right? So there's nothing I can do to make 2 times the cube root of 7 any prettier than what it is. I can't break it down whatsoever. 2 is a whole number, cube root of 7 is a radical, so all I can do is stick them together. Instead of multiplying 7 times 49 to get 343, instead of doing that, I'm going to break down more. All right, so 7 is prime, right? 49 is what times what? 7 times 7 is 49, right? So 49 is 7 times 7, this bit, being multiplied by 7, that bit. Okay, so again, I'm multiplying this radical times this radical. They have the same root, so I can multiply underneath the radical legally. And since it's a cube root and we got 3 of the same factor, 3 of the same n gets to pull 1 out, right? So my end result here for this term, best I can do is what it is, 2 times the cube root of 7. What's left over here is minus 7. Everything got pulled out of the radical, so the radical is now gone from the picture. Okay, if everything gets pulled out of the radical is no more. It's gone. So minus 7. And since this has a cube root of 7, this does not have a cube root of 7, subtraction is not legal. I can't go any further than that. So I'm going to stop right there. Biggest mistake in Algebra 2 people make is they try to make things look prettier, which makes things become wrong. All right, so if we just add, if we do that minus 7, we get negative 5 times the cube root of 7. That would look really pretty, but then that's the wrong answer. So again, follow the rules. Plus and minus requires the same radicals piece. So radical, no radical, subtraction is illegal. Stop right there.